for instance, when you and I met, I was working with a radio station, and I had a good relationship because I was running events at nightclubs and I was running the club scene. And they said, hey, I said, I want to do a concert. They said, we want you to introduce you to somebody. Now, obviously, it's coming from high-powered people at a radio station. They sit me and Skip down. That's how I met him.
Right.
And we were talking, and I'm like, yeah, I want to do this. And Skip was like, yeah, well, let's put this together. And I was like, cool, we had the meeting, we left. And then about a week later, I'm sleeping. I get a phone call bright early in the morning, and it's Skip. He's like, okay, I got everything put together. And I was like, what? He goes, yeah, we need to get this going. And I said, Skip, I don't really want to do this. And then Skip says to me, he says, well, if you don't do it, you're going to ruin my reputation. And I sat there and I'm like, oh boy, what did I get myself into here? So I said, I'll call you back. I hung up the phone and I got up and I sat on the side of the bed and I'm like, I don't really want to do this, but I'm dealing with the radio station. I gave him my word. Okay, I got to follow through. Mm-hmm. So I called him up on the phone, and that was the day I said, we're going to do it. He's like, okay. I said, so what do we need to do? He said, you need to meet me tomorrow and give me $18,000. I was like, okay. And you were there. You showed up. And, I met him. I was like, wow, here's the money. And then I was like, okay, what are we going to do? And then the show went on sale, and the 5,500 tickets sold in 2 weeks.